So, you're getting ready to make a big move on the global stage, and you need to get your important US documents officially recognized abroad. It sounds complicated, right? Well, today, we're going to break down exactly what you need to know. Let's dive in.
Okay, picture this. You've landed that dream job. You got into that amazing university, or maybe you're closing a huge business deal overseas. It's incredibly exciting, right? A massive step forward. You feel like you're ready for anything. But are you? Because suddenly, you hit a snag. That birth certificate, that diploma, those company registration papers, they're not automatically valid in another country. Foreign governments need to know, for sure, that your documents are the real deal. And that's when you run headfirst into this confusing, intimidating wall of red tape that can stop your plans cold. And that's when the stress really kicks in. The rules seem totally confusing, and one tiny mistake on a form can get the whole thing thrown out, forcing you to start all over again. We're talking about a serious waste of time, a waste of money, and the very real risk that you could lose out on your opportunity, all because of a paperwork problem. It feels like this huge, impossible gap you have to cross, doesn't it? But what if I told you there was a kind of official, universal key that unlocks this whole process? Something that makes your documents valid pretty much anywhere in the world. Well, guess what? There is. And it's called an apostille. Now, it's not the document itself, but a special certificate that gets physically attached to it. You can think of it like an internationally recognized stamp of approval. It basically screams to officials in another country, hey, this document is legit, the signature is real, and you can absolutely trust it. This is the official bridge you need to cross that bureaucratic gap. Now, the reason this whole system works so smoothly is thanks to something called the Hague Convention. Over 120 countries got together and agreed on this treaty to create one single, streamlined way to authenticate documents. So instead of you having to figure out a different set of crazy rules for every single country, the apostille makes it universal for all the countries it signed on. But, even with a simpler process, you've got to get it right. As the folks at ApostilleDepot.com say, precision and speed are the heartbeats of international document authentication. A tiny error can cause a huge delay. And this is where getting some professional help can be an absolute game changer. And that's exactly why trying to do this on your own can be so risky. An expert team, they do this all day, every day. They get rid of the guesswork, they eliminate the errors, and they save you from all those headaches we just talked about. They make sure your paperwork is perfect the first time. Let's see how a service like Apostille Depot makes this whole journey so much easier. So first, you just securely upload your documents. That's it. Then, their team of experts takes over the entire process, dealing with all the government offices for you. And finally, you get your fully authenticated, ready-for-the-world documents sent right back to you. It's really that simple. And the range of documents they can handle is huge. I mean, we're talking about everything. Personal papers like birth and marriage certificates, critical things like FBI background checks, and even complex corporate documents like articles of incorporation. So whether it's for your personal life or for your business, you're pretty much covered. And it doesn't matter one bit where your documents came from in the US. These services cover all 50 states. So no matter where you are, there's a clear path to getting your papers accepted internationally. When it comes right down to it, it's about this. It's about waving goodbye to that wall of bureaucracy and all that anxiety and saying hello to a world of incredible opportunities. It's about being able to focus on your exciting new adventure, not the paperwork that's trying to hold you back. So, the real takeaway here is that getting your documents recognized around the world does not have to be a nightmare. With the right help, it's just a simple, straightforward step toward your future. Your global aspirations are out there waiting. The only real question is, are you ready to make them happen?